Hi, Steph.
Hey, Neem. How's it
Hi.
going?
Oh, it's going. It really is. Happy hump day and happy.
Totally 90s podcast
Oh,
day.
yeah. Wow. I don't know why it feels
Happy
like I haven't seen you in forever
because
again.
it's been forever.
It
Like
has been.
literally, yeah, it's already like Wednesday Eve.
Yeah, that's
As
crazy.
we're recording this, it's been so busy and yeah, but we're here and
Yeah.
we're together and
Yes.
we wanted to do a session called Freestyle Wednesday,
Oh, I love it.
also known as Shoot the Shit Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. When you said that, I was like, yes. I was like I was like over there, like, and you listened. It was
Right. Like,
amazing.
seriously, because there's just so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about.
There
So
is.
let's catch up here so everyone
Uh-huh.
can,
Yes,
enjoy.
I agree. Yes, grab some coffee, or maybe you're listening on your way to work, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my bevy. Do you have your bevy?
I do. I have
Oh.
my LaCroix in here.
Oh, what flavor?
This is plum,
Mm, mm, mm.
and it is so good.
Really?
I love plums, but it's even better in a little carbonated water. You have a soda machine, right?
Yes.
I bought my mom one because she has soda, like soda water every night. And I
Oh,
was like, why
perfect.
are you wasting money like getting these soda waters every single time we go to the store when I
Yeah.
could just get you a soda machine? So I got
Yeah.
her one. It is life changing. The bubbles, I mean, I don't know if that's good for you, but the bubbles
Right.
are insane.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Best thing ever. I think we got ours right before the pandemic. I
Hmm.
love it because you can just make a nice wine spritzer. I don't like to drink
Yeah.
bubbly water like unflavored.
Hmm.
Like me, I haven't even tried this, but maybe I'd be okay if it was like lime and bubbly water. But
Hmm.
the only bubbly water I'll sit and really enjoy is my hibiscus LaCroix. But
Hmm.
I love it for like wine spritzers or when I make skinny margaritas.
Oh,
Like
yes.
add that. Oh my God, instead of like plain still liquid. So I love that machine works overtime. I love it.
No, I was on the fence for a long time getting one. And oh my gosh, ever since I got this from my mom, I'm like, hell, what the hell have I been waiting for?
Yeah, it's amazing. And you can return
Yeah.
the little pump or the gas to
Hmm.
Target or wherever you bought it for them to
Hmm.
recycle.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I was like,
Yeah.
this is insane. And because I love some good Alka-Seltzer.
Right. Oh,
So I love some plain water, bubble water, because man, I used to love Alka-Seltzer when I was little. I
that is
mean,
hilarious.
it's so tasty.
Ew. I don't know if I agree with that. But I'm like,
I love it so much. So this is just like right up my alley. My mom and I are just like, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
heck yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Right when you said when you were little, you liked Alka-Seltzer, you brought me back to when I would be excited to have a cold and have Dimetapp or Robitussin.
Yes.
Where's
Or try a
Dimetapp? Is
minute.
that still a thing?
It is.
I
They
want to
don't.
buy it.
That's so funny. I was having that conversation with someone the other day, and they're like, "Do they even sell that anymore?" And we were like, "Yeah, probably at like the dollar store."
Oh, let me get some and like
Because
just have
they
a
like
sip.
sell stuff from like, things you're like, "Whoa," you know what I mean, or like
Yeah.
Walmart. But,
Yeah.
um, I mean, remember Triaminic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So good.
So, have you had an Aperol? Is that what it's
I
called?
don't, you
Aperol's?
know what? Me and Angel are the only two peeps I think on the planet that can't stand the taste.
Oh no, same here.
Oh,
It
thank you.
tastes like medicine.
When people hand me like, hey, we're having Aperol spritzes, I'm like, you can
No.
take that over there because
Yeah,
no,
you can. You could take
disgusting.
that right back to España or wherever it's
Exactly. I
from. I
cannot.
can't, me neither. And I don't return drinks. Like I'll just chug it,
Suck it
right?
up.
But I had an Aperol spritz somewhere. This is a couple years ago when it first started becoming popular because it sounded so refreshing. And
Yes,
then all of a sudden I had it and I literally almost spit it out because it tasted like cough syrup.
it does. It's
It is
like all of a sudden
nasty.
my sinuses are clear, but like I don't want to be
Yeah.
like medicating right now. I want to have a nice, drinky
Yes.
poo. Oh
No, I
God.
agree. And I told the waitress, I was like, I can't drink this. I'm so sorry. I'll pay for it. I ordered it, so it's my fault. It's just I can't drink it. She goes, oh my gosh, no, 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 don't even worry. She's like, when you ordered that, I don't want to say anything. I thought maybe you knew what it was. So don't even worry. It's on the house. I won't even charge you because that's nasty. I'm like, you could have told me. Have you had that before?
No,
Because
but
it is
people like
disgusting.
that.
Yeah, it's like all the
It
rage.
is. It really is. I
Ugh,
went to a pool
mm-mm.
party with Angel a couple of years ago, and that's what they were serving. Like it was the cocktail.
Oh, no,
There was other
no.
stuff, but like I was like, sure, I'll have one. What the hell? It's
No,
so
obviously their
gross.
parents must have like fed them like, I don't know, organic over the cat like
Yeah.
organic cough medicine that didn't taste
Yes.
like that. And they
Agreed.
have no clue.
Disgusting. Oh my God. It's
But
terrible.
anyways, we didn't come here to talk about Triamenic and Aperol. We came here to talk about a lot of other current events that are happening because there's a lot of stuff going on in the news.
Girl. I mean, do we start with depressing real quick?
It might as well.
Have you been following what's been going on with that West Portal crash?
Oh my gosh.
I saw the
Uh,
pictures today of the
I,
victims and I'm
oh
sick.
no. I haven't seen the victims. It's three victims, right? Or is it
Yeah,
four?
it's four, but the surviving person is the littlest infant and they're in life-threatening conditions in the hospital. But the
No.
father, the mother, and the 1-year-old all died. Like, yeah.
Okay, so please tell me because I know obviously we know where this is. Um, did the person who hit them was it like a freak accident or did they
I think
purpose? They
there's
don't know.
No, I think they're still trying to figure out what happened. All I know is the person is 78 years old.
Oh.
And then I was like, this is why there needs to be an age limit. But then, like my dad is going to be 74 this year and he's really with
Mm-hmm.
it and a really good driver. So then that would kind of
Mm-hmm.
screw people like him over. But there's
Mm-hmm.
people that need to just not even drive ever.
Oh, totally. No, I'm telling you, so today I had an afternoon assignment actually in the city, but it was late. Um, and when I was so at 3 o'clock was her assignment.
Mhm.
By like 3:30, she's like, I'm ready. So I'm driving up Fulton near Golden Gate, and this older lady literally went through a red light to where I blared my horn to try and get her attention because I was
Damn.
like, what the hell? So at the big intersection, what is that? Uh, not 19th Avenue. What's the one down there? It's now I can't think of it. It's the one that leads to the Golden Gate.
Oh yeah. Oh
What is that
God.
called? Crap, now it's gonna bother me. Um,
That's gonna
Tony's
bother
probably
me
like
too.
screaming it on the other end of this podcast. What is that? It's not Gary,
I can see it, but like
right? Shit, what is that?
not Golden Gate Avenue.
Right? No, it's 19th. Is it 19th Avenue?
Yeah, well, 19th is what leads all the
Turns
way.
into
Yes.
it.
Okay, then it's 19th.
It has to be 19th, right? So, and yeah, she literally went through the stoplight right there. I was like, wow, that's a big intersection, and you could have like, God only knows how many people could have wiped out. I mean, and look at this lady. I mean, on both sides, it breaks my heart for obviously the victims and that little tiny baby that's still hanging on, to dear life. But I mean, if it was an accident, she just she's gonna end up in prison.
So basically, they're still investigating, but what they say is like, and this woman was also has injuries, but it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
sound life-threatening.
Mm-hmm.
78-year-old woman. She was arrested on suspicion of vehicular manslaughter and reckless driving. And people said that, like a witness said that it was the most graphic, gruesome thing that she's ever seen in her life. So I
Oh
can
my
only,
God.
first of all, the people that saw this, I can't
Yeah.
imagine. Like the baby must have flown. Oh my God, it's just like I can't
Yeah, it
even like.
just gives me chills.
Me too. And it's like other people were saying that there needs to be changes in the area because it's like super confusing because people don't know where to walk, the lights are bad,
Oh,
people don't know when to cross. But okay. Like,
Yeah, that's still no excuse. Then you go fucking
no.
slow. I'm sorry, you're
Yeah.
making me cuss. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, and you know what? I will vouch for that because I was there about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, and I was making that turn to go onto West Portal, but I don't know, is that Eloa? I don't know
Yeah.
what the name of that
Yeah.
street is. Um, that intersection right where the tunnel is, and right on the corner where, Walgreens was back in the day, I don't know if it's still there. That is such a congested area, and a lot of times Muni is stuck there like fixing the wires or trying to get on the tracks. It's horrible. People are crossing, cars are coming from every which way. Honestly, West Portal is a short enough freaking block that it can literally be non-existent to cars like they've done to Mission Street. Like it's not even necessary at this point. I mean, I know it'll cause a lot more mayhem.
Sorry, I couldn't see Toti.
That's
Sorry,
so funny.
guys.
Obviously, it'll cause a
Yes.
lot of mayhem with the residents because they're going to have a lot more congestion without
Yeah.
parking there. But honestly, at what cost? Because I know there's been multiple accidents over there.
Yeah. It's just, it shouldn't be like, okay, this is another like, I saw London Breed mentioned in this, like, oh, it's
Here we
tragedy.
go.
It's like, bitch, do something about fix the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just add this to the tally. Like,
Uh-huh. Do
uh,
something right.
yeah, we're all still waiting. But yeah,
Yeah.
so this has just been an incident that has like really been just ugh. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the news has been terrible. I saw in San Jose, they're looking, and it's like they're looking for people who shot a German Shepherd puppy.
Are you
Like,
serious?
I hope people rot. Like I was just like minding my own business. I don't know why I follow the news on social media,
Mhm,
but like I'm scrolling and then I'm like, shit, like I saw that. And of course now I
mhm,
can't remove it from my brain, but that
mhm.
happened this week.
My God.
Um
What the
yeah.
hell? That's
Yeah, it's
horrible.
just not a good week news wise. And
Yeah.
lest we forget like all the plane issues, like I saw a video, like I don't know how
Mhm.
people could be so calm. This person filmed the like with the door had flown off and like there's oxygen masks. Okay. Like the second I see oxygen masks, like if that had been me, I would have probably died. Like that would have given me a heart attack seeing that. And you have like, I would have been a wreck. But like people are
Oh,
hooked up.
yes.
There's no noise. How are you quiet? Like,
Yeah, for real. You know what? That is so true. But there's been, so since when was it? I don't know. In the last 2 weeks, there's been 8 incidents.
eight.
8.
Okay.
And here, I'm going to list them real quick. So
Yes,
it's
please.
crazy. So March 4th, there was a Boeing 737 departing George Bush International Airport in Houston. The engines ingested and burned plastic wrap. Okay. So they had to make an emergency landing. Then on March 7th, one leaving from San Francisco to Osaka, Japan, made an emergency landing in LA after they lost their tire. We all remember that one. March 8th, a Boeing 737 veered off the runway upon landing at George Bush Airport in Houston and tilted onto the grass.
Oh, fun.
Later that day, a flight leaving San Francisco for Mexico City was diverted to Los Angeles after an Airbus experienced issues with its hydraulic system.
No.
March 9th, an Airbus heading to Salt Lake City turned back to Chicago O'Hare International Airport after reported maintenance issues. March 11th, flying from Sydney, Australia to San Francisco, they flew back and made a UE because of a hydraulic leak. And then March 14th, an Airbus departed from Dallas to, I don't know where, to San Francisco. This is too close to home.
Uh-huh.
Also, a hydraulic leak shortly before landing. And then later that day, another one from San Francisco landed at Rogue Valley International Medford Airport in Oregon, missing an external panel. Now, there's a lot of San Francisco up in these.
Yeah, see, no.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to start flying through Oakland or San Jose because obviously people in San Francisco ain't doing their job. I don't know
So
what's going on.
you just only said March, by the way.
Yeah, and
That's
how
not
many?
okay.
Yeah, and how many of these things have been happening on the regular, but no one has said anything?
Exactly.
It wasn't until God rest his soul, the angel in heaven that unfortunately, supposedly, was unalived. You know, they say I think he took his own life, the whistleblower.
Wait, what?
Okay, so straight up, you didn't know about him?
Hold on. Who is that? What? Oh my God,
Okay.
let me get cozy.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on. Let me look up his name just to get the facts right because um whistleblower. So there was a whistleblower for I think he worked for Boeing. Yes. Okay, here it is. So, John Barnett.
hmm.
Okay, he was the Boeing whistleblower found dead in the US. I don't know where. He was a former Boeing employee and he was raising concerns about the firm's production standards. So, he basically was listing a whole bunch of things that he had witnessed while working there and ended up supposedly they're saying he committed suicide, but
Oh
it's
God.
mysterious. And now once that happened, he claimed that the tests on emergency oxygen systems due to be fitted to the 787s showed a failure rate of 25%, meaning that 1 in 4 could fail to deploy in a real life emergency. He said in some cases, substandard parts had even been removed from scrap bins and fitted to planes that were built to prevent delays on the production line. He told the BBC that workers had also failed to follow procedures intended to track components through the factory, allowing defective components to go missing. Yeah, he
I'm
said that.
speechless.
Yeah, he said that soon after he started working in South Carolina, he becomes concerned that the push to get new aircraft built meant the assembly process was rushed and safety was compromised. So the company obviously has denied all of this, but I mean, I don't know. Like to me, something as simple as making sure bolts on and like the screws on tires are actually tightened. To me, that's something simple, right?
Right.
So if they can't even check those things, are they even checking the big stuff?
It doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. And
Why?
I mean, in order to actually like fly a plane, get in a plane that's not a Boeing, you'd have to pay some big money because the majority of all the planes there, like flying, are Boeing jets.
So what's gonna happen? Like now it's all in the open,
Mm-hmm.
and people we're living in the age of everyone records everything.
Yeah.
And thank God.
Mm-hmm.
So what's gonna happen? Because my ass is not getting back on a plane anytime fucking soon. Okay. Like you couldn't pay me to get on a plane right now. Okay.
No, for real. No, I don't blame you because I don't know. I don't know. I really
How
don't.
pissed would I be? How pissed would I be if I
But
was on
imagine being on a flight, looking out the
oh
window, and all of a sudden you see a
a
piece of the
piece?
plane coming off.
I'd be like, oh my, I don't know. That would probably end my life because I am already terrified. Like all these people who have fear of flying, okay?
Hmm.
You can't go like at least in a car you could like if you see a piece fall or something, you could open the door and roll out. Okay, but like, you're on the ground
Yeah.
or you could drive
Yes.
into I don't know. Like there's just I know it's just as dangerous on the street. I know it's just as dangerous. You're walking, you step off a curb and you can get hit by a car. Look at what happened in
Right.
West Portal. But
Hmm.
you're in the air and you're not allowed to take your damn seatbelt off. You have to remain calm. The hell?
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
No, I'm not going to
Yeah.
remain calm, sir. Like I'm going to
No.
cause a scene. Oh my
Exactly.
God. Oh, yeah.
And I just feel like there, because even I have a friend who has tickets because she had to cancel her flight on United for an international flight. And so she has credit for United. And she's like, I know that if I rebook that flight, there, it's just waiting for me to get on it so something could happen over the Pacific.
Mm-mm.
I was like, no. Because, remember long, I don't know which. which airline. I mean, I know it was a Boeing, I believe it was. I don't know. But it was something like the 737 Max or something. It
Yeah.
was a brand new one. And remember they had to literally ground them all because there was like defects.
Jesus Christ. What
I'm
is
like,
going that's just not okay. Like that's something that you need to
no.
be like you know how people are super careful in hospitals and stuff and like the machines that they put
Hmm.
in hospital. They need to do the same with an aircraft.
And
Okay?
I used to work for a company that dealt with aviation and all the manuals that, you know, planes use to fix them for like the mechanics and stuff. And the amount of hoops and ladders and things that they have to go through to make sure that all the things are checked and approved and like, okayed by the FAA, it's insane.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to me to hear these type of like reports from all these things that are being is it a training issue? Like, I don't know. I really don't. And like you say, they say the chances of things like this happening are like very slim.
Yeah.
But in one
Uh
day, like two of things are happening.
yeah, also like this, oh, it's very slim. No, no, no. Okay, then why is like 8 times in 1 month? We're not even done with March yet. We're like
No.
barely halfway done with March. So they need to
Mm-hmm.
like I hope they're
Yeah.
stressed out and I hohope they're like taking this seriously because it's disgusting. I'm scared. I'm terrified.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrified.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
because, I always wonder that too. Like, I remember, I believe it was my sister. I can't remember. But I remember she was flying to Hawaii one year and she said, I don't know. I believe they took off and had to make a U-turn because I don't know. She listens to our podcast, and I'm not. She probably is going to be correcting me, but I want to say either one of the engines was failing, and they had to
oh,
make a return and then get on another plane and go back.
I would have
I'm
just
like, I
stayed
would have been
there.
like, I'm good. I
Yeah,
don't need to
like
go.
no, nothing is worth like the stress. That is like insane.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no. So
Um,
we won't be flying for a while.
yeah, don't be expecting me to be airborne anytime soon. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, did you see Oprah's special?
Oh,
It's
that was
on
on
my
my list
to-do.
too.
So
I haven't
you saw
watched
it?
it yet.
Okay, okay. I am so excited because I think I'm home Friday. So I'm very excited.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have like open a bottle and like sit down and watch this. So
Right?
what are your thoughts on like these weight loss drugs?
I do have concerns because I feel as though, yeah, I don't want to call it a quick fix, but
Right.
I feel like that's what everybody is looking for with these things. And it was kind of like, it's funny how like everybody criticized the COVID vaccines when they came out and how everybody was quick to judge them and say, well, they haven't been tested for all these things for so long, right?
Right.
When it comes to this, what concerns me about Ozempic is the fact that this was made for a particular reason, and that was for people that had diabetes or
Right.
have diabetes. And they end up finding out, oh, this helps people lose weight. So now all these people are taking it to lose weight. And yeah, we've seen amazing results, but at what cost? Because they haven't done, from what I know, have they done testing on people who do not have diabetes and are taking these drugs?
I don't
And
yeah, I don't
and
know.
what are the long-term effects? And the thing is like, do you have to be on Ozempic forever? And to me, you're fixing something that is more mental versus like, yeah, we can all take a pill and maybe, it'd be great. That's wonderful. But it's just like with gastric bypass. Like back in the day, you had to go through a freaking physical, prove that you could lose a certain amount of weight, go through therapy for a certain amount of time before you could even get approved because
Yeah,
it's mental. It's not just physical stuff.
agreed. I know a couple of people
Mm-hmm.
who are on it. I know a person that was successful.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know someone that it didn't even help.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I was like, I wanted to know what it was because it's like I think when I just started seeing all the peeps in Hollywood and like Oprah and
Oh yeah.
Mindy Kaling and all those people,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is it? So like I Googled what, about these semaglutide injections. They have them in pill form. And Weight Watchers partnered with like whoever to offer these shots
Mm-hmm.
or pills. So you're on a
Wow.
Weight Watcher plan, like a specific one, if you're going to be doing the medication. So that left me kind of like,
Hmm.
I'm in an exit stage left because I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about that. Like, and the not only is it not a quick, I mean, if you do it correctly, it does work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like you asked, do you have to be on it forever? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because lots of people online that have stopped, like, because I've read up on it because it's so
Mm-hmm.
interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
People who have stopped gain double the amount of
Mm-hmm.
weight. Not everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but it happens more often
Yeah.
than not. And you want to throw like the person, like one of the people that I know that was on it, like was horrifically sick all the time,
Mm-mm.
constantly like vomiting and like
Mm-hmm.
in the bathroom, on the other end, like, but like it was just like it was an imposition almost on your life. You can't really like go to work or do anything. Like if you were gonna do this, if you were serious
Yeah.
about doing it, I think you need to be working from home and being close to your toilet, honestly, and your bed because you're gonna feel like
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand how Oprah and all these people are able to, you know,
Function.
yeah, and like also like this girl that I follow that I found out about Weight Watchers doing this. I found out
Mm-hmm.
through her. She
Mm-hmm.
started I started prepping her body and we're like I'm gonna do partner with Weight Watchers. She's like a whole like brand ambassador, and I'm seeing her lose weight because she was stuck
Mm-hmm.
forever, and she's on the shots. She's very like transparent. She does her shot once a week because some people do
Mm-hmm.
it once a week, some people do it once a month, some people do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing it once a week and she weighs in and shows everybody. But like you have to eat special. Like it's like
Yeah.
a lot of I'm seeing that people have to eat a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. I just it's so like
Yeah. I don't
and
know.
then like let's say like okay, if I were brave enough to do it, I don't it just it makes me feel like
Mm-hmm.
weird. Like I feel like that you're messing with your health, and like you said you should try
Yeah.
to go to therapy and see about other things because it is mental too. But like, what
Well,
about the people who are like 500 plus pounds? I feel
yeah,
like
exactly.
they, should be the ones that they should be
Mm-hmm.
catered to first,
Well, yeah,
not like the Kim Kardashians of the world.
they shouldn't, the Kim Kardashians of the world honestly shouldn't even be allowed to get this. Like, to me, you're already freaking skinny. It should be for people that are actually clinically obese,
Yes.
right? Um, and I think with these things, it's just like it's a fad, but at the same, what concerns me is also these drug companies, are looking at this like, oh my gosh, this is a $1 billion industry. They already know this. So they know that by putting this out there and pumping it, they're going to make millions,
Oh yeah.
because everybody wants to lose weight. And it is a quick fix because like anything else, right? You take something and you follow the plan and you learn good habits, right? And you exercise and eat right, you should be able, even getting off of it, you should be able to keep off the weight. The problem is that people are going on it, they're getting their appetite suppressed, and they don't have to worry, they're not hungry, they're losing weight. This is great. They get off it and they go right back to what they were doing 6 months prior, and like to me, I just feel like Oprah had mentioned there was a snippet of her her show that she when she was talking about it where she had said, and it's true, like we have to look at obesity as more of like it's a disease. Like
Hmm.
there's a specific gene that people have when obese. It's not, there's some people, yes, that overeat, right? But there are certain people like alcoholics that actually have a gene that it's hereditary. It's in their genetics.
Hmm.
So they can't help it, right? And I feel like a lot of people, no matter, even we've heard those stories, no matter how many times people try to lose weight, they can't. And maybe something like this would help them. But I do feel like there has to be more info. And I feel like people are so desperate to get their hands on anything to make
Yeah.
them lose weight. And I think that's where it becomes dangerous because at what cost? I just read something somewhere on Facebook yesterday where someone said that they could find it on the hot market somewhere where it's a lot cheaper. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why would you purchase that somewhere on the internet without even like knowing or making sure that it's like a viable source?
People are so not scared.
No, they're not. They're desperate.
That's what scares me. Like I that scares me that people are so willing to that they all they see is like losing weight super quick, not, and I get it. Like if you've been trying to work and you're working your ass off and nothing's happening for so long,
Mm-hmm.
I get the frustration. I truly, truly do.
Mm-hmm.
But like, oh my God, like what if
Yeah.
all those little disclaimers that you see for other medications on TV, those scary commercials, like this is
Yeah.
great, and then the small print, like may cause death. So,
Yeah.
like, why aren't we tripping
Mm-hmm.
off this? This is
Because there
like,
are a lot of things that we've heard. Like what
yes,
is that thing? Paralyzed stomach or
paralyzed,
what the
yes.
frick is
And
that?
then Angel, she was like, your butt leaks like so much. Yeah, leaky butt.
See, and I ain't
Old
about that
face,
life.
old face. People age super quick, like their face. You get old face.
Well, and I think that too is like with even like with gastric bypass, you get that because people don't exercise. Like,
Mm,
of course, when you exercise and you lose weight, you're going to see a difference, right? But at least you have some time to like tone while you're losing. But
yeah.
if you're just gonna, the fat is just gonna melt off and you could just sit there, still chomping on some, I don't know, watermelon and shit, and still losing weight,
Yeah.
you're and not working out,
Yeah.
everything's gonna drop
Yeah.
and you're gonna look like Skeletor.
Yeah.
It
It's
ain't
not
cute.
cute.
Like I am not a fan. Like I even talked to Tony and Tony was like, no. And for some people, yes. But and what gets me is Oprah also mentioned something about it being, she even said, I know what to do to lose weight. I just don't have the willpower. Okay, and that kind of pissed me off because I'm like, okay, so you can lose the weight because you know what to do. And of all people, she has a whole freaking team that could help her get there, right?
Yeah.
But she'd rather take the easier route and take a medication that could help her suppress her appetite and just lose it with no problem without having to think about the willpower aspect.
Hmm.
How is that okay?
It's not
To
at
me, it's
all.
sending the wrong message,
Agreed. Like she
you
should have
know?
run that by her PR because that's not.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And I don't like how quickly she dropped Weight Watchers because supposedly I don't know if this is true, but I know she removed herself from. Is she part of Weight Watchers anymore? Did she completely?
I don't think she's a rep anymore, which surprises
That
me
is,
because right now it would make sense
yeah.
because Weight Watchers and Ozempic have
Mm-hmm.
partnered up. Shit.
Yeah, because so has that other one, Noom.
Oh yes. I see.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, that one too. Also, they all have this.
Oh, she actually just 2 days ago explained her decision to leave Weight Watchers.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
wonder.
conflict of interest.
I don't know. I
She
just, yeah.
decided, yeah, she decided to leave. Okay. The
Hmm.
conflict of interest being her special that just dropped. So she says that
Hmm.
she decided to leave because the special was really important to her and that she wanted to be able to talk about whatever she wanted to talk about. And Weight Watchers is now in the business of being a weight health company that also administers drug medications for weight. I did not want to have the appearance of any conflict of interest. Hmm.
Hmm. Interesting. I don't know. It just to me, it just kind of like it just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. I to me, if you want to do it, by all means go ahead.
Yeah.
Like I'm not here to say you can't. And I think it's great if it means to get healthy and stuff. I just feel like people need to do their homework instead of jumping on this thing because it's a quick fix. Like
Yeah.
I always think of like remember back in the day they used to have fen. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
My mom's best friend took that. And then it was no longer, and she lost hella weight. Then all of a sudden, the doctors and the was it the FDA or whatever? It was like, we need to shut this down because it was killing people.
Oh,
And
good
this was like a
God.
couple years after that it came out. So, there to me, it's like, okay, let's just wait and see how this happens. Because it's meant for certain things. You just don't know.
Yeah. I definitely, if I were to take it, I would inject myself and just sit there freaked out, like what's coursing through my veins right now.
Right? Just like waiting for it to, and
Yeah. Like,
and
am
I
I
don't
gonna
even know if
die?
I could inject myself. I mean, if I
Yeah.
had to for other like serious stuff,
Yeah.
right? I just, yeah, and it's expensive and it's not covered for a lot of people by
It's not.
insurance.
Nope. Mm-mm.
So we're talking anywhere I've heard between $7 and $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So the fact that it's not covered should say a lot.
Hmm. So we'll see. We'll get back to you all once we watch what Oprah has to say.
Yeah, because I'm gonna watch the hell out of that special this weekend.
Yeah, because she is the queen of weight loss, as we know. So,
She sure is. Speaking of Queen,
hmm
do we dare?
oh, I say we jump right into it, Steph,
All
because
right.
damn.
All right.
Oh,
You are my royal highness.
okay, so here's the royalty today. Okay. Because it is crazy. If unless you guys have been like under a rock for the past, I don't know, couple weeks, right? And recently, most recently, this past week, Tony is
Oof.
so sick of hearing about Kate Middleton because that's
Oh,
all my phone is talking about
oh my
lately.
God. Us
We,
too.
yes, we can't, people are looking for Kate Middleton. So, as we know, she had surgery in early January and she put out a statement, the palace did, claiming that she would not be seen until after Easter. So, she was taking a break. She did not explain. She just said it was some sort of did she even say it was
Abdominal. Yeah.
abdominal surgery? But I believe she didn't say it was anything at first, but she was forced pretty much to say what kind of surgery it was. Everybody was kind of puzzled because she said she was going to be in the hospital for, was it like 4 weeks or
Yes.
something? And
Yes.
everybody's like, what the hell's that? Like, who's in the hospital nowadays that long? I mean, there are things, right? But the crazy part is, and that's where people started looking at the timeline, right? So the last time anybody really even saw Kate Middleton was in December. That
Hmm.
was the last, and I believe that was right around Christmas. And then around December 27th, ambulances show up over at the palace. People don't know why. Okay. There was no news about what was going down in the palace. Like they don't know why they were there, nothing. Then we get this announcement that she's having surgery.
Mm.
And then now come we're in March, nobody has seen her. William only visited her once in the hospital. Um, King Charles visited her once, but he was also there because of his own cancer treatment that he was diagnosed with in January or February, I think it was February. Camilla went there a few times, but she was mainly there for King Charles.
Mm.
Her family didn't visit her in the hospital. Her sister didn't visit her in the hospital, and her kids didn't visit her in the hospital. And nobody has seen her children even in school. So that tells people that if they haven't seen their kids in school, they're afraid that they're going to leak something. They're in a slip of the tongue, right?
Shit.
So there's so many conspiracy theories about this. What is the craziest one that you've heard?
That she's dead.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she's dead?
No, I think she got fed up with William's bullshit, took the
Hmm.
kids and went to go like stay elsewhere and is, reveling in all this like
Hmm.
drama that has caused the royal court.
Yes, because so there's rumors that he has been cheating on her since 2019, I believe, and that's when she was pregnant with
Ugh.
Prince Louis.
Who cheats on Kate Middleton?
Okay, for real.
With that girl.
She looks like a freaking ostrich.
Why do people always cheat with ugly ass people?
Thank
Like,
you. It's
what
like
is that?
they're they're pathetic. They really are. And it's so funny how history really does repeat itself.
Yeah.
Because everything that Charles did to Diana, it seems like William is slowly doing to Kate.
Mm.
And, I hate the fact that they call her, what did they call her? Weighty Katie or whatever it is. They call her that because she was always waiting in the wings to be with William. And that was like, because she was middle class. She wasn't, born royalty or had royal blood. So she was just waiting in the wings to be like chosen to be a part of this family. So they're saying
Wow.
that apparently William never wanted to be with her. That when Rose came in, so Rose is part of this aristocratic, you know,
Mhm.
a group. And they say that the only people so back in, I don't know when, maybe a year or two ago, there was so it's Sarah Rose Hanbury. Okay, that's this hoe's name. And
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 she's a
she ain't a
hoe.
looker. Yeah, and she ain't a looker.
No,
And
she's
somehow
not.
she was a model. So girlfriend's a model. I'm fucking Miss Universe.
Okay.
Okay? Because I'm
Shit.
like, how the hell are you a model? But
Mm-mm.
whatever. So she comes on the scene, right? And her and William have been caught. Now you don't see Rose's actual face in some of these photos, but there are photos that were leaked where they were together at some sort of club and they were like holding each other, holding hands, embracing. And so Kate got wind of that. She was pissed. So apparently she asked William, can we not have, I don't want to be friends with Rose anymore, and neither are you. Well, William was not having that. And supposedly, the only person that could remove like these aristocrats from these like groups is either the queen or the king or him, right? And he was like, no, and he refused to remove her. Now she's married to someone who's like 20 years older than her. And I
Mhm.
believe she already has children. And rumor has it that I think one of her kids they're saying is Williams. And rumor has it that she's pregnant again
Oh.
with Williams' kid.
Oh, shit.
And they're saying that he wants her to take the place of Kate. Now, that kind of conspiracy to me, I'm just not really buying. I just think that's like too ballsy. That's King Henry VIII kind of shit. Like, I can't really see that happening, right? Like, it's 2024. It's not, 1884. But for me, it just makes me sad because I myself do think that she did have a mental breakdown when she found out all about this and she just can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Then again, do you think she had surgery? Or
I
do you think it's
mean,
a cover up?
I think it's a cover up. I was thinking, oh shoot, she's doing like a little like tummy tuck of some sorts. But if that were the case, she'd already like no one that doesn't explain why no one's seen her.
It doesn't. And so yesterday, so this is Wednesday, so I think it was yesterday. So we've been trying to see pictures, and there's been a couple pictures. Obviously, we know about the infamous one that was leaked, or that she supposedly put out, and then it was all filtered up and changed about and photoshopped and God knows what. And she claims she did it. She put out a statement saying she made a mistake. She's an amateur photographer, and actually she did get, I believe she has a minor in photography. So she actually has a degree in photography. She loves photography. She's not really an amateur. Like they're making it out to be like she is, but she really isn't. So she knows her stuff, but I can't see her there editing her own damn photos.
No, she's too busy.
Exactly. So this new photo though that they okay, so and this is the crazy part. So everybody's been asking for a photo of Kate Middleton. Finally, this video comes out yesterday of her and William at some sort of like shopping area in Windsor. And there they are, brisk, like nicely, like walking back with their shopping bags in hand, her hair blowing in the wind. She's looking rather thin and svelte. Okay.
That ain't her.
It ain't. And his hat is conveniently
Oh,
down. Okay. What gets me is if you were sitting there, Steph, and you saw William and Kate walking, are you just gonna like casually be sitting there and just be like, like these people know who they are, and none of the people that were around
yeah,
were even trying to take a picture.
exactly.
And we all know how cameras are. These TMZ Sun reporters, they have good ass cameras that zoom.
Exactly. That's what they do. They follow these people like everywhere.
Why is it so grainy?
Exactly. That is literally not like could they have gotten body double number two rather than body double number be like
Okay,
247?
because they got Heidi. Heidi is her doppelganger. I don't even know if that's how you say the word. But
Yeah.
if you look up Heidi, people, Heidi and Kate Middleton, that's her doppelganger. And she looks just like Kate.
Ugh.
And they're saying they paid her to do this to like shut everyone up. But
Mm.
I'm sorry, if I had bowel surgery, I would not be looking as graceful as this chick was.
Yeah, no. Also, the smile, I've never seen her smile like that.
No. They're oh, I mean she smiles, but they're also pretty like
Tight-lipped.
stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. And then today in Russian news,
No shit.
they let out the rumor that King Charles is dead.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, I saw that and then they squashed it like at the
Mm-hmm.
palace, but like, so they have capability to address things,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not doing that.
Conveniently.
Yeah, exactly.
But the crazy part is there's rumors that yesterday the bells at the palace were ringing
Oh,
and the flag was at half mast. Is that what it's called?
mm-hmm.
Um, the only time that happens is during a wedding or a funeral there
Oh,
or
shit.
a death. So, we all know King Charles has cancer. We don't know what kind, but they're saying it's not bad. What if he did die? Because that's another conspiracy is they're saying that the reason why all this stuff is happening is because they're trying to figure out what to do. Either he's dead or he is dying and William and Kate are trying to figure out how to take over and basically King Charles is going to abdicate his role as king because there are certain instances where last week William had to leave hella quick from an event that he was at because of a family emergency and then he couldn't attend his godfather's funeral either,
Mm.
not to mention that William had bruises on his neck. Why? Who knows? But also Pippa's ex boyfriend, who was the cousin of William, he died last week or the week before.
Hmm.
And he was Pippa's ex boyfriend, but he was also, I believe, good friends with Kate. And people were speculating that he had a fight with William, that he might have told William something and him and William got in a fight and Kate somehow got in the middle of it and this is another conspiracy that she actually was stabbed in the stomach.
Holy shit, I haven't heard that one.
Because they're also saying that there's a possibility of a lot of domestic violence between Kate and William.
This
I don't know if that's
balding
true,
fool. Okay, I hope
but
not.
apparently earlier, no, late last year, she was seen with taped up fingers and she had claimed that she broke or she sprained or hurt her fingers due to jumping on the trampoline with her kids, which is believable. But then a couple weeks later, she damaged them again,
Shit.
and that was around the same time where William had these bruises. So I don't know. I mean, there's been helicopters coming in and out of the palace, like people, and nobody's saying nothing. Everybody is super tight-lipped. I mean, the person I guess I feel the most sorry for, if King Charles is dying, Camilla's only going to be queen for 10 months to a year.
Gotta love the
She
karma.
worked her whole damn life to be freaking queen, and then it's going to be ripped right from under her. But I mean, I don't know. Anything can happen at this point.
I mean, it's nonstop. Like the
It is.
conspiracies, like the updates, the whack ass updates. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, next week we'll probably like have to do an update here with our
Yeah.
thoughts and views.
There are so many things that's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll definitely have another update. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit more answers on that
Yeah.
end. I don't know.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know. And real quick stuff on a little bit of happier news. What did you think about? We talked about this a little bit, but the impromptu in sync
Oh my God.
reunion.
While I was so freaking happy,
Hmm.
okay, to see
Hmm.
this, to see the boys, to see JC shine, to see Lance shine,
Hmm.
uh, my heart healed, okay? I was like, this motherfucker, like, he knows he's
Hmm.
like public enemy number one, okay?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to trot these boys out at every show. Like, the fact that I can't, who's buying these concert tickets like to his show? Because like he had to add a second show to his San Francisco concert, and I'm like,
Hmm.
why? Like,
Really?
yeah, I'm
Wow.
like, okay. I It's not gonna help you, boo. Cause like
No.
while we're all happy and like, oh my God, the people that were there to witness this, how cool
Hmm.
for them.
Yeah.
But it's a reminder of what we could really have. Like, had he
Yeah.
been like, let's do this reunion tour, like screw my solo tour,
Hmm.
because he needs to repair his public image.
Yep.
I think he would have had better luck, but people just are so through with his ass. Like,
They are. And it was just, I don't know. It just left a bad taste in my mouth that it had to
mhm,
be done on his terms,
mhm.
And it's just like, they don't really need you.
No.
They really don't. It's just like, you didn't do them any favors. They did you a favor,
Yes, they
you
really did.
know?
They're like, we'll throw you a bone.
Yeah, completely. And it just, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It left a bad taste in my mouth. Even though it was nice to see him, nice to hear it. Everybody was so excited. It was
Oh,
funny, but it's sad. It's
yeah.
like put your pride to the side and just
Yeah.
do what everybody wants you to do. You
Yeah, that's
know,
all we want. They would have Taylor Swift money if they did a
I was
freaking reunion tour.
I was just gonna say that he would profit like what he's getting out and then some.
Yeah.
I mean, and that could go on for years. People would not get,
Years.
and all over the world.
Yeah, like the sky's the limit because look, Nick on the Block, they do a tour every freaking year because they
Hmm.
can. Okay.
Yes.
In sync. Oh my God. We're
Hmm.
all begging. And
Yeah,
so we're willing to pay top dollar.
absolutely. No, for real. I'm just like, I don't know. He's special. I'm tired of him.
Speaking of top dollar,
Hmm.
I saw that the concert we're going to, the pre-sale started already.
It did?
Yeah, I saw Ed post about like,
Oh my
do I
gosh.
need to plan our move?
Yeah, we do. Like yesterday.
Yeah, we're going. So,
Yes. So as you all, I mean, if you've been following us for a while, you guys remember we went to a live in Stone Temple Pilots concert in Napa. It was in September, I believe, of
yes.
last year. And we got word this freaking week that they are coming back in
Oh my
August.
God. Literally, prayers were answered.
Yes. And I've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt like something was brewing,
Yeah.
And then when I woke up and I saw that, it was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be
I
epic.
didn't think it was going to happen this soon, though.
Me neither.
Like
But
I knew they
I
were gonna
think
do it again because they were vibing, like, and
yes,
people were
completely.
like, okay, the two of them together was perfect. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this quick.
No, but I think they got a really good response from their last, tour. It was kind of like a preview. Let's see let's see how people like respond to it, right?
Hmm.
But and you know what I loved is I was looking on because people were asking, "Oh my gosh, so excited to hear about this tour, blah blah." But how's the new lead singer of STP? And every single person had nothing but amazing things to say about him. And it's so true. He is so good. He did
So
not
good.
disappoint.
Nope. Like I
Mm-mm.
was so like proud. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, this man is like the second coming of Scott Weiland. Like
Yes.
unbelievable. It's like Scott himself like just comes forth.
Oh yeah, for
So
real. And he's not trying to step on his toes. Like he's not trying
yeah.
to be Scott, but he does a great job at honoring him.
Yeah.
And it's not like cringy or anything like that. It's actually really beautiful. It's just like, oh, it's amazing. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh my God, I'm
I
so excited.
I can't wait either. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's gonna be great. Anything else, Steph? Anything else that you could think of? I'm
I mean, I think
news down.
that's a lot. Like, I'm
Yeah,
just exhausted from the news this week. Like, some
yeah.
highs, some lows, some what the fucks. So,
Mm-hmm.
tune in. We'll
I
probably have
agree.
more for you soon.
I like
But
that.
yeah,
What the fucks?
that's all I have for now.
Same here, Steph. It was a yeah. It was a crazy week in news. I'm glad I don't live in the city because I don't see, I don't get the city news. And I
God.
can't find the news over here, so I just depend on just whatever I find on the internet. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it was good
Mm.
and I'm glad we were able to catch up. So,
Yeah, this was great. Nice
yeah.
little catch-up sesh is always good.
I agree, and I'm so excited for Crime Talk this week. I can't wait to see what you have up that pretty old sleeve of yours.
Yay. So yes, tune back in on Friday for Crime.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Um, yeah. So, guys, happy Wednesday. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening. What the fuck?
Exactly. Let's slide right on to the weekend and yeah. I can't
Oh,
wait.
oh my God. Thank you, Neen, and thank you, everybody, and have an
Yes.
amazing rest of your week.
You
Catch
too.
you
Peace. Oh
on
yeah.
the mother freaking flip side.
Oh yeah. Peace out, buddies. Woo
You're so
woo.
cute.